All honesty, I've actually woken up in the middle of the night a couple of times in like a state of grief. There is like, because it's actually sunk in that like I'm not playing football anymore. I won't get to be out on the pitch, getting involved in whatever and being part of this, that and the other, and ultimately scoring goals or having that feeling at any level. That's my main thing. Obviously, I've played at different levels. It doesn't matter whether you score in front of a big crowd or you score in front of 50 people and a dog. It's still the same feeling. It's something that I'm working on it. But yeah, it still hasn't really sunk in. I'm sure it will once the season starts and things like that. I'll probably join in a bit of training, try and nutmeg some of the boys still. But yeah, I'm dealing with that at the moment because I do love this game. I love playing. I've hung on long enough because I still loved it. And my body was still working. But yeah, it's time. The next chapter is something I've been keen on going forward, so I will just focus my energy onto that and hopefully try to be successful in this next stage, which I was always geared up for and always interested in and looking forward to. So, chapter 2, I guess. Playoff final was a disappointment. Me personally, just disappointed that somehow I wasn't actually involved in the biggest game of the club's recent history. We picked up quite quickly from that. I think once the boys, sort of the ones that I've spoken to, it was a case of, just sort of didn't dwell on it too much. It is what it is. It was a lottery in the end. But congratulations to Midhurst who done really well. Took their opportunities, in which we didn't, and that's what we need to push on with next season, is taking opportunities and being a winning side consistently. Good, bad or ugly, we have to win. And when it goes wrong, we just recover quickly and stop dropping silly points, which we did last season. So, yeah. The goals for the season are simply we have to try and get promoted. It's a hell of a lot. I've jumped straight into the frying pan. I'm completely aware of that. It's a hell of an opportunity for me. Really excited about it and happy for it. It came as a surprise. Definitely came as a surprise, but I've always been one to sort of jump in the deep end with anything I do. Life's too short to mess about, and yeah, let's have a go. So it will be about getting things together, having a nice environment for the boys, a good environment. We need to change a couple of little things, but ultimately, if we can keep the majority of the squad we had last season and build on that a little bit as well, then there's no reason why we shouldn't be at least competing to have an interesting season going forward. And yeah, hopefully I can steer us in the right direction. But it's going to be an all or nothing, I'm afraid, from the boys, and they're going to have to get their head around that as well.